Hi, everybody. I hope that you had a nice little rest last week and you actually were able to catch up on some things or at least, do a little of relaxation. Anyway, this week we're starting on a brand new topic and it is called sociolinguistics. So, this is where linguistics and sociology overlap with each other. Sociolinguistics is looking at dialects, accents, terms that people use in specific areas, and then not only looking at what people say, but people's opinions or attitudes about their own dialect or accent, and then other people's dialects and accents. We're just going to be looking at English. Just because it's a little easier, it's a shared language for all of us. But of course, every language has different dialects and accents, depending on what's called the speech community or language community that the person is part of. So that what determines your speech community are all the factors about yourself, where you live, where you grew up, your age, your gender identity, your racial or ethnic background, your education level, your class identification. All of those features are going to determine what other people you identify with in terms of a speech community. Okay, so just 3 assignments this week. The first one is talking about attitudes, about accents, and I have a bunch of videos here. So just start at the top, watch all of the videos going down, and then I've got some questions for you to answer. Okay. The second one is about one particular dialect that is spoken in California and other places in the U.S. Called Chicano English. So I've got some a little bit complicated steps here, but make sure that you follow the steps. And there's a document here, and then, so start with that, and then you're going to submit to me your answers to the questions before you've watched this video and then after you've watched this video. So before you watch the video, be sure to take some time to just write down what your answers are, okay? And then after you watch the video, what I want to know mainly is, did any of your answers change? Did you learn anything or realize anything from watching the video? Okay. And then the last thing is a discussion, and this deals with the issue of non-standard dialects in a classroom, okay, and how teachers deal with those. So what I've got here are a couple of articles. One is written by a teacher who insists that his students use standard English. The other is written by someone who has the opposite attitude, that teachers should allow students to use non-standard English, and it explains why. Okay. And then what I want you to do is, in your original post, answer these questions. So read the 2 articles first, answer the questions, and then in the replies, it's very open-ended. Just pick someone who you want to respond to. And again, a good idea is to pick one sentence or one thing that they said and really focus on that. ask a question about that, clarify that, give more information about just the one little detail that they put in their post. And then that takes us to the end of the week. So I think a lot of you are really going to enjoy this content. It's very interesting, especially if you're into history, sociology, all of that stuff. So let me know if you have any questions or anything comes up on any of the assignments this week. All right, I'll see you in the discussion. Bye-bye.